and gentlemen.
What's up, Warriors? We have made it to episode 4 of the Scatterbrain podcast. I don't know what the fuck we're going to talk about today, but that's the whole point of this podcast, right? So, first of all, I am sorry for the delay. A day behind, but that's okay. The point is, an episode is going to be every week. I don't care if I'm a day late, an hour late, what have you. It's going to happen. And you know what? It may not even be a day late. It is 3 o'clock in the afternoon, Wednesday. This was supposed to be posted 5 a.m. Wednesday. But if I can get this done, I can have it posted by tonight. Still same day. So I am okay with that. A lot's been going on. It's been very chaotic since Pride, which was not this past weekend, but the weekend before, I think. Yes, because it was 11 days ago. So, from that whole time, let me just make sure my phone's on silent, because I just know it's going to go off. During that whole time, since that Thursday before Pride, which would have been the 13th, it's just been pure chaos since. This is probably obviously I'm in my off period, so it's been a little bit more chill, but I've just been doing a lot more things at home, getting the house in order, relaxing, cleaning, organizing, things that heal my soul, but just take so much energy and it's hard to do. Well, I fucking made sure I did it this time around, right? So, which is why the video's been delayed, because by the time I get done doing all the housework, bitch, I'm pooped. I'm pooped and I'm tired. And that be happening. And that's all right. It is so okay. It is so okay, the fact that I have not left this motherfucking house since I've been off. Period. But I'm going out today because I do have a job interview and I'm so excited. I don't know how it's going to go. I know I'm going to rock it, but in terms of not knowing how it's going to go, I don't know if it's something I'm going to want to take. Maybe, most likely, but we're just going to see how the conversation goes on their end. Because I know what I'm doing. And I know I want to get out of the gas station. It's comforting in the fact that I get paid every week. I love that. And it's comforting in the schedule that I have, kind of, sort of. It's comfortable in the fact that I work nights, so it's very chill. I can focus on cleaning and not so much customer interaction, but them 10 to 6s be killer. Not so much that it be killer, but it sucks that it's like every weekend for me. Every weekend. So, like, I have no life with my friends, family, anything. Like, if there's something fun going on, I'm going to miss it. Or I have to take off work and miss money to enjoy it on the weekend like I did for Pride. But that's okay. That's okay, because there's nothing wrong with that. But just hoping to... I don't want to hop from one customer service to one customer service. Like, I just want that to be very clear. Like, my goal is to get into the realm of where I want to be, which is entertainment. Hello, right? So that's always my goal here. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. It may seem a little off. That's because I had to pause and, of course, the camera fell and blah, blah, blah. Because my mom just got home, so I had to talk to her about her day, and now we are back in business. Very bittersweet conversation because she just came back from a doctor's appointment. And she just has a few problems, and this all stems from 10 years ago, almost 10 years ago, 2015 would be 10 years, when we had a run-in with a very shitty doctor, whose last name is Geller. Don't ever fuck with him, okay, because he'll just leave you to die on the cutting room table and go play golf. But it's okay. It's nothing life-threatening, just some throat problems, but as I tell her, always do, we're going to do right, continue eating healthier, quit the smoking, which is going to be the biggest battle, but quit the smoking for me. It won't be for her. She's actually pretty good about putting them down. Love that for her. So it's going to be my biggest battle though, but I'm going to fucking do it, right? Because anything to keep the mom on the planet, period. You know, we're going to be okay. So I guess our conversation can be about health. Let us talk about health today. It's so important. It is so serious. And I literally put my cigarette out before continuing this recording. I was going to record while smoking, and I'm like, you know what? No, let me not, because just let me fucking not. Like, let me not do it. First of all, I'm always making content. Every time I make content, there's a cigarette in my hand, and I hate it. Hate it. Because I don't like smoking on camera. I'm not ashamed of smoking. Should be. Not ashamed of smoking, but don't really want to promote smoking. Because let me tell you, the coughing 24/7, the coughing as soon as you wake up, the chest pains, the mucus, it's not cute. It's not cute and it's not fun. Okay? This shit is addictive. But you really don't have bitches smoking cigarettes for real. Today, everyone's about the vape pens and the vapes and all the vapes and the vapes and the vapes. And I have vapes too, but I've never been a crackhead for a vape, ever. Mine is in my bag. It has been in my bag for like a month. Just untouched. And not about my cigarettes though. I can't go a month without a cigarette. I go crazy. And it's crazy too, because like I've tried everything. I've done the patches. I've done the oh my god, the anti-smoking pill, whatever the fuck that's called. That was years ago. I can't remember the name of it. Chantix. I did the patches, I did Chantix, I did the gum. I've done the vapes, I've done the smokeless tobacco, the pouches. That's just pure nicotine. I've never done that nasty shit. That like eat your gums, never done that, but done the pouches. Done everything. Done the vapes with just vapor. I've done the vapes with nicotine. I've done the clouds. I've done everything. Cannot break the habit of them cigarettes, and I don't know why. I don't know what it is. Clearly, it can't be the nicotine, because I've done vapes with nicotine. I've done the pouches, the pills, blah, 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 blah. I need that cigarette. But I don't know if it's just the motion of it, because I can put 1,000 things in between my fingers. And it's like, okay, but this is not a cigarette. So I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's just the combination of all. I got something between my fingers, so my hand is busy. Because I do like my fingers being busy because anxiety. But I also know that when I hit it, I'm going to inhale and exhale something. So, for example, I have a 1-shooter that I only hold because it is like it looks like a cigarette. So to me, I'm like, okay, if I hold this, it can be my trickery in my brain that I'm holding a cigarette. But when I go to just hit it, obviously there's nothing in there. See, that's not cute. That's from smoking and that's not cute. But when I go to hit it, since there's nothing in there, it's just, you know, you hear the whistle, which cigarettes don't whistle, and it's just air. Like it's just, there's nothing there. So I don't know if it's just a mind fuck. I don't know if it's the whole combination of all the above that keeps me onto the cigarettes, but it's horrible. It's horrible and annoying. So don't fucking do it. Don't. I was so chipper when I started this, and then just talking to her, and of course she's crying and upset, and I'm like, that's not okay. I hate that. I hate that. I'm just going to talk about it. I'll just talk about it. So her esophagus is pretty much like, it's closing or getting smaller, something like that. So she has problems like clearing her throat or, you know, swallowing at times and things of that nature. And 10 years ago, she had a gastric bypass revision by that fat nasty fuck. And I don't give a fuck. I'm very fat phobic toward him. I'm very everything toward him, okay? Because fuck him, because he killed my mom. Almost did. It was because of me she's still alive. I signed all the papers. I kept her on life support. I did all that. We made it happen. You know, so if you want to come in my comments and say you're fat phobic, I sure the fuck am. Fuck him. Just toward him. Just toward him. Because how the fuck you a gastric bypass doctor anyway and you're fucking obese? Ugh, anyway. And I'm not cutting that out. I said what I said. Fuck him. 10 years later, fuck him to this day. He would get so mad too because, like, when I would talk to him on the phone, I'd be like, I would just say Geller. I would not put doctor in front of it. He goes, I'm Dr. Geller. No, you're not. Sorry. You're just Geller. You're just a fat, nasty fuck who wanted to leave my mom dying on the table and throw her in ICU so you could go to your little golf match. You ain't no fucking doctor to me. But anyway, so she had a gastric bypass revision and it just got really fucking bad. Like, it went haywire, literally. ICU, life support, the breathing machine, all of the above. She was on life support for a week, maybe it was 2. It's a little foggy. Obviously, I try to just, just kind of lock up that moment of my life because that was crazy. You may hear her talking in the background. She's loud like me. So even though she's in the other room and I'm in my room and the doors are closed and everything, we just got those voices that carry. But she was on life support for like a week or 2. I think it was just a week. And I mean, after that, it was, she was still in the hospital for a long time. She had to go to dialysis because her kidneys stopped working. Kidneys? And then, like, eventually she had to go to fucking therapy and she had to live in a fucking therapy home because she had to learn how to walk again. It was crazy. It was crazy. I will never forget when we noticed she was alive because her toes started wiggling. And that was the happiest moment of mine and my stepdad's. Like, it was me, my stepdad, and my ex. We were the only ones there because she didn't want family to know about this appointment or this surgery prior. We didn't know it was going to go like this, right? But like, she didn't want no one to know because the family's always in her fucking face telling her she's faking all this shit and she's dramatic with this stuff, which my mama is dramatic and theatrical, love her to death, but she is, and I know where I get it from and I get it honestly. But they just always put her down. So she's like, I don't want no one to fucking know about this. We're just gonna go in, get this done. I'm gonna be all right, and we're gonna keep it moving. Cool. Well, so shit went down, right? But still, I held true to her wishes. She don't want no one to know about this. It's just us, right? So my stepdad was there, I was there, and my ex was there. At the time, he was not really my ex, but obviously now he's my ex. So it was just us 3 dealing with that all the time, nonstop. Like, lived in the ICU unit with her. And it was so bad, like, they never told us to leave. Like, you apparently can only have like 1 or 2 people, I can't remember, in the ICU at the same time, but they didn't say shit to us because all 3 of us were there. Eventually we got into rotation, but like for the first week, we were just there. Basically, the whole time she was on life support, they didn't say, you know what, y'all can't do this. But I remember one time something happened and I was sleeping on, like how those couches can turn into makeshift beds. Well, me and my ex were laying there and something happened. I just started hearing a whole bunch of fucking noises. Like the machines were going off. So it freaked me the fuck out. Dead sleep. Woke up, kicked my ex in the chest while jumping over him to get to my mom. Like, it was just a horrible time. A horrible time. And eventually, after she woke up and I talked to her, you want me to reach out to family? Yes, okay, cool. So then the whole family, and this was really crazy too, because this is really one of the moments that brought a lot of the family back together, because like certain people weren't talking. Like my aunt and my mom were not talking over the pettiest of shit that lasted like 5 years. But when this happened, that brought them back together and things like that. So, there was even drama in the hospital too, because like my grandma and her husband came up there, and like as soon as they walked in the door, She ain't get slick, but he tried to get slick. Like, you should have called us, bitch. Who are you, first of all? Because you at the bottom of the totem pole. You're at the bottom of the food chain. You gonna be the last hoe I call, and you was the last hoe I called. You don't tell me what to do for you. I do my mom's wishes, not yours. But they showed up, and it was funny. Like, he made all that guff. You should have called us. You should have let us be involved. But then they stayed for like 2 days and then left, even though, her daughter was like on her deathbed. But anyway, let me not unleash all that tea. Though my auntie's probably gonna love me for bringing that up. My mama too. But anyway, it so it just seems to be like I don't know how. I don't know how, but it's somehow the doctor today told her that obviously she's still in that frame of mind or that frame where if she undergoes surgery, an extensive one like this, she's not going to make it because he said what they would do to a normal human body, because my mom's been through some hell, y'all don't know, but someone with a normal human body, they would just cut it open and connect the esophagus straight to the stomach. Well, she don't have a lot of stomach because she had the gastric bypass some odd years ago, and then, of course, with what Geller did and that whole revision and everything, a lot more shit got removed and smaller and things like that. So it's just not possible. So she's really just that's really what her punch to the gut is. And as she was sitting there crying, she was like, I can't catch a break. And I'm like, girl, you can. Now stop it. You can. What you need to do is drink more water, because you don't. And put those cigarettes down, because you don't. She does. She does way better than me, and you're probably thinking like, damn, bitch, you that hard? Yes, I love my mom, and that's why I could tell something was wrong when she walked in, because I felt bad, because I was like, girl, you've been gone for hours. As soon as I start recording, you come home, and she's looking at me. I'm like, what's wrong? What happened? And of course, she started crying, so like I'm there for her, listening to her, but I'm still gonna give that truth, because listen to me. Listen to me. You still have to do your part to stay on this planet. Just like I do. We all do, right? Like, we're not going to go out here and try to fucking shoot someone, right? Because we don't want to end up dead, right? I mean, there's ignorant ass bitches out there who would do that, but like, normal people don't do that, right? Like, if I know I don't want to die a younger death, I should probably put these fucking cigarettes down. If I don't want to catch something crazy out here, I'm not gonna raw dog left and right? So there's just things, like, okay, if I got this going on, I need to eat this and not do this and try to do that. We just try to better our lifestyles, right? So I just want to make sure she knows that, like, listen, sister, yes, he can be the reason why you can't undergo any more surgeries and stuff, but in order to get this better, or at least maintain it if we can't make it better, let's cut back on the smoking. Let's pick up on the healthier eating. Let's pick up on the water, less tea. Just got to give it to her straight. And I would hope anyone would do that for their loved ones, because I won't ever be the type of bitch to be like, oh, you're right, you're so perfect, keep doing what you're doing. You see someone shooting up, you're gonna tell them to keep doing what they doing? I don't know. Maybe I'm just built different, but so you gotta take care of your health. Got to. And I need to do the same. I need to do the same. And I think it shocks so many people, because they see, like, people in real life who, like, see what my mom has been through and stuff. And I mean, she's a fucking walking miracle lover. And I know that's why ain't nothing gonna happen to her, because the bitch strong as fuck and that's on period. But many people are probably shocked that I am a heavy smoker and like a little bit chunky, not in shape kind of thing. Because it's like, how can you like witness and be there for what your mom goes through and still just be as unhealthy? And it's depression, stress, anxiety, all those things. All those things, to be honest. It's tough. It's probably easier when you're on the outside looking in, but when you're in it, it's a completely different world. And that can be said about anything: abusive relationships, toxic jobs, what have you. Yeah. So, and I always tell myself, I like to think that if I lead by example, she would follow. But I mean, there's been times where I've done stuff like that and it just hasn't gotten through. But still, I know smoking would be one of them. I think she smokes because I still smoke. Hand to God. Hand to God. I believe she still smokes because I still smoke. Because she has put cigarettes down so many times, but she'll see me just keep going. She's like, well, fuck it, give me one too. So I think if I could lead by example on that one, that's just going to be so tough. It's going to be my hardest battle. But I can do it and I will do it for her. And that's on period. So just take care of your motherfucking health. Take care of your health. Take care of your health. And I'm out here thinking, like, okay, well, what natural things could we do apart from cleaning up the smoking, more vegetables in the diet and things like that, which we eat vegetables anyway. Like, we do eat our vegetables. Mom loves some greens, okay? She just fucking tore up a salad last night for dinner, so we're gonna be okay though, and it's gonna be all right, and she gonna be all right. But that was just kind of a blow to the whole podcast. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but that doctor ain't shit, and he's not a doctor. Don't know where his fat ass is now. Probably still up there working for him, but I ain't seen him. I ain't seen him. If he's smart, he dropped off the face of the planet. And so, and everyone's probably thinking, why did you not sue? Well, when I was signing the documents, every day they were calling me, okay, we can do this, but we need your signature. We can do this, but we need your signature. We can do this, but we need your signature. Obviously, in my 23-year-old brain, I'm signing every fucking thing because my goal is for you to make sure she keep living. Because if she don't, we got beef. So of course, in the documentation, they like to put it in there. Um, Also, by signing this, if you sign this, you can't sue. Which for me is fine. I didn't know that. I didn't know that upon signing. But let me tell you, even if I did know that was in there, I was still going to sign. Let's be real. Because if they had it combined with, we can put her on life support, but you need a sign, but also if you sign this, you can't sue us. So what I'm saying is, if it was combined in that one, the only way we're going to put her on life support is if you sign, but also if you sign this, you can't sue us. Bitch, take my signature. Take my signature, right? Now, if they had it tucked under behind that one and took my signature for it when I signed that one, then, that's illegal, one, isn't it? But two, then it is what it is. So mom could not sue them after she became awake and aware and all that. She would have to sue me for being incompetent. And that's what she was crying about a second ago. She goes, I kind of wish I would have done it. You should have. And I technically think she still could. I can't remember if statute of limitations is 5 years or 10 years, but we're not at 10 years yet. I'm like, Mom, fucking sue me then. If suing me means you go after him, sue me. Well, then you'll never be able to make medical decisions again. Okay. I said, I haven't made one for you since. She goes, am I in the hospital? I'm like, no. But listen, like, and I really don't know what that would, I mean, she'd get a lot of money, but just in my hindsight of thinking, it's like, okay, we sue his ass any fucking way. It's not going to fix the throat, it's not going to make her be able to go under an intense surgery again. You know what I mean? Like, just beat his ass in an alleyway. That's what would make me feel good. Just beat his big fat ass in an alleyway. That would make me feel amazing. Just kidding, you two. I don't promote violence. But that's okay. We're gonna be okay, and it's gonna be okay. I hear in there talking. I don't know who she's talking to, but I know she's talking nonetheless, getting it out. And that's really what she needs to do, because that girl likes to take it and hold on to it and then just let it destroy her. She do. She loves to do that. And we don't need that. We don't need that. You know, because I know she was just feeling so okay yesterday, and then just to see her kind of like down today is like, I don't like that. I don't like that. But it is what it is, and that's okay. We're going to get through it. She's going to get it out of her system, and we're going to be okay. And we're going to be okay. And she's going to be all right. She got many more years to talk about life. That's what I always keep telling her too, you know, like just stop, get over the ex and get over all that stuff and just live your life. You know, we're only getting older. We are only getting older. Sad reality. Wake up call to all you dreamers. We're only getting older. Chain smokers lied, okay? As much as we would all like to not get older, we're getting older. So naturally, things as you get older take longer to heal and recover and blase blase. So the whole motherfucking world wanna party when I start recording. Do you know I have been chilling for a couple hours and not one motherfucking sound has been taking place, but I come recording, the helicopters are out, bombs are dropping, bitches pussy popping in the windows. Like, what is going on? I need a drink. Add vodka, please. Mm. You already know it's my sweet tea. And I'm just kidding, I don't drink vodka. Vodka takes me back to the teen years. I just do my little cognac now. And maybe tequila. I be drinking tequila in my old age, and that's crazy because I remember when I was young as fuck drinking that shit and couldn't do it. But now I just be like, sound effects and all. So I know we were talking about, before I pause the video, I got the job interview coming up in just a little bit, so I'm actually going to be wrapping up shortly. But my whole thing is I don't want to jump from one customer service job to another customer service job. And that's pretty much what this would be. This would be from transitioning from one customer service to another. It's just night and day for the job itself, but still the same field, still the same realm. You know, I want to be in the entertainment world so bad, which again, hi, that's why I love being on camera. I'm funny, I'm comedic, I do things, I'm artistic, you know, with my little mukbangs and stuff, my little travel vlogs. Just me talking, funny as fuck. I mean, I get so many messages all the time about how much I make someone laugh, which is great. So last night, while I was doing some searching up of theaters, because I was on the phone with my pad Paul, so we was talking about like the nice theaters we have downtown in the city and stuff. Well, I was looking up one in particular, and then in one building next to one of these theaters was something called Gay Louisville, and I'm like, what's that? So I check it out, whatever, because obviously, hey, homosexual, how are you? So I checked it out, went to the website and stuff. They're like, oh, well, you know, if you're interested in careers here or blase blase, just fill out this little thing and email us. So, bitch, I did. Because, hey, how are ya? Because even if it's not, obviously I don't expect to be put on stage, especially at this point in my career, because I'm not doing nothing big like Chelsea Lynn yet, right? To where I could just put myself on stage. And I have no history of doing anything on stage yet, right? So even, I just want to be in the entertainment world. As long as I get my foot in the door, I know I can take off. I know it. So like, even if it's just like, oh, I'll clean your toilets and tell jokes in the corner. Though I don't really be doing toilets. I will do toilets, have done toilets, prefer not to do toilets. But like, you know what I mean? As long as if I need to be in the kitchen, if I get hired in the kitchen, or I get hired at the door, or I get hired cleaning, or if I get hired waiting on people, that's cool. Because then I'm in the door and I can do the rest. Because I'm that bitch. Right, because I remember working when I worked at Genghis Grill, which is no longer a thing here, which is so funny. Because she was so mad when I quit. But they ain't even standing no more. Look at God. But love that girl hands down. Don't remember her name, but she was a bad bitch and she was a lesbian. So she was a lesbian from, I think she had come from Texas. This was some years ago. I was 20 in a day. But she always told me, like, you need to go to Vegas. Like, go to Vegas. Just fucking go to Vegas. Get out of Louisville and go to Vegas because you're always a performer, entertainer. Duh, I know. Send help because that was when I was 20 in a day. I am 32 and I'm still here, not in Vegas, not pussy popping on stage, not doing nothing. But that's okay. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. It's not about how fast you get there. It's as long as you keep putting your foot in front of the other, you're gonna get there. You know, think of the hare and the tortoise. I may be moving like the tortoise, but I'm gonna get there. You know, because Speedy Gonzalez, he lost anyway, didn't he? Oh, okay. So anyway, yeah. So I'm very excited. I hope I hear back from them. I was actually talking to someone about it, and I'm like, oh my god, I just did this. It feels so good. They're like, oh, are they still open? I'm like, are they? Just my luck. But they was like, don't lose hope. You never know. I'm like, you're right. You're right. And that's one thing I never do is lose hope. Always hopeful. Always have faith. You know, and if it's meant to be, it's meant to be. And if it's not, it's not. Just keep going, keep pushing, keep knocking on the doors, right? That's all I can do is keep. Hello. Open up, bitch. Anyone home? And that's what I'm gonna keep doing. And even if it's slow and late or delayed, look, here we are. Scatterbrain Podcast, episode 4. Supposed to be out at 5 this morning on Wednesday. It is still Wednesday. It is 3:41 in the afternoon. I'm just now recording it. But I'm gonna have it up Wednesday. I don't know if I should wait and do it Thursday, but no, I'm gonna wrap it up. I'm gonna do the video and then go to my interview and then come back, edit it, and post it. So I'll probably have it up by 8 o'clock tonight. And still, it's fucking up on Wednesday. And personally, that makes me very proud. That makes me very proud. That I can still have it up on the same day. That's what matters to me. Keep the schedule the same. Expect it on Wednesdays because it's gonna be Wednesdays. And that's it. That is it. So, it's all coming together. But I am excited for the interview because I don't know how it's going to go. I know I'm going to rock it, but again, I don't know if it's something I'm going to want to take. I am excited for it. See what they have to offer first and just go from there. It might not be a bad thing, but it's change. You know, change can be scary after a while. Because I've only been back to work for, again, the gas station. I got there in August, so almost a year. Almost. 10 months to be exact. And I always said I wanted to stay there at least a year before, like, leaving. But I guess it really wouldn't matter if I had, like, picked something else up, right? But my only concern is, because even though the gas station life is so... I do pretty much have it made. I do have it made there. Because I'm a hard worker, so I got it made. Because I bust my ass for what I got. What if it's not like that at this place? You know, it's going to be different. It's going to be otherworldly. But nonetheless, going to go see how it goes and see what happens. Okay, because new opportunities, doors opening, all of them type things. And I'm here for it. It's about changes and growth. At the end of the motherfucking day, through all this mess we talking about, changes and growth, okay? For me, for my mom, for you, for everyone in the world. Change and grow. Grow, change, and do better, be better. Period. Why my pinky do that? Why my pinky doing that? Pinky's up, bitch. Okay. So, yes. Oh, someone started following me on TikTok. How crazy. I like that. I like that. You know, I used to not fuck with TikTok. I used to not fuck with TikTok. And then, like, got into TikTok because everyone had TikTok. I was always a musically ass bitch. And now for you OGs, y'all know who the fuck musically was. Musically was what TikTok is now. So TikTok bought musically. Right. So like that was my shit back in the day where you just like lip sync a song and then put the song over it and you make your content. Like my TikTok is literally full of those videos from way back in the day. That was like 2016. Long time ago. Long time ago. 2015. I mean just long time ago and it was fun. But then of course they sold and I think they became someone else before TikTok, but now they're TikTok. So then I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Let me just gradually get back into it. And now I am. And I don't have a lot of followers by any means. Like, I just broke 200 followers like a couple weeks ago. But still, for the longest time, I had like less than 100 followers. So it's cool to see that. It's cool because I just posted my mukbang snippet on TikTok today of the mukbang that I posted on my YouTube Sunday. You know, because try to get it in all the areas and all the angles. So it's really nice. It's cool. It's nice to see the growth. And that's why I don't stop doing what the fuck I do. Because eventually I'm going to have my 1,000 followers. I was told you had to have 1,000 followers to be able to go live. But I'm confusion because I saw a bitch go live one night and they didn't have 1,000 followers. So I'm trying to understand what the requirements are because bitch, I want my 1,000 followers. I want whatever the criteria is to be met for me because I want to go live with Terry Joe. That's what I want to do. And Trisha Paytas. Because them's both my bitches. A couple of them fine men on there. But I would just, yeah, I would. So for any of you all who are on TikTok, go follow me. Go follow me. And don't ask me what my name is, bitch. It's Morale King. Across the board. You want to find me on Instagram? Morale King. You want to find me on TikTok? Morale King. You want to find me on YouTube? Morale King. Morale King across the board. Anywhere and everywhere. Morale King. Because that's my name. But y'all can call me Moki, though. Because Moki. Okay? I like that. I might get that as a tattoo, too. Imagine just have Moki on my name, but then what if I stop fucking with Moki? And then it's on here forever, so see, I won't do that. We'll see, though. We'll see, though. We'll see how long Moki sticks. Oh, my goodness. Excuse me. Since when tea make you burp? I'm just being goofy and lollygagging, and that's okay. I kind of need to be that today. I guess that jokester, let's keep it chipper, is coming into me now, especially since I've seen her break down. It's like, girl, let me try and make you laugh. Let me get the jokester to come out. Which I'm gonna say I don't know if I need right now, but because I got the interview, but honestly, I'm just gonna go into that interview and completely be myself. And it is what it is. I'm just gonna go in there and be my fucking self. And what comes of it, comes of it. Because I don't need to put on a fake persona. I don't need to do that. Like, this is what you're gonna get if you hire me. And that's how it should be, honestly. Like, obviously, I'm gonna be dressed for the occasion, but like, I'm not gonna go above and beyond. I'm not going there with a white tee. Don't get it crazy, but I'm gonna have a polo on and stuff. But I'm not gonna be like, oh my god, here's my briefcase and this is what I'm here for, and I'm gonna rock your company. No, bitch, your company go rock with me for as long as I want to be here. If you want me, if not, you gonna keep doing what you do. I ain't gonna say all that though. Or maybe I will, but not like that. So I'm gonna go there and be my real self, but not my realist self. I'm not gonna be like, what's up, bitch? When can I store? Because they're gonna be like, you can just turn around and walk right out that door. Like, yes, ma'am, bye. Thank you for the opportunity. Imagine. That would be fucking funny, though. That would be great. I should do a skit like that or something. Oh, that's fun. Okay, well, I'm done. I don't know how long this even is, but I'm done. My scattered brain is kind of like mellow right now. I think because it's, you know, I'm mainly focused on that. So, but I don't want to spend all my time talking about just that. So, because it's depressing. It is. And one thing about me, I'm depressed enough. I can't stand talking about sad shit and thinking sad shit and thinking the worst things. And that's what's going to happen if I talk about it. So, I'm not going to talk about it. Like, I talked about it enough, you know, and I'm good. I don't need to get myself down in a slumber, scissor. I don't need to get myself down in the dumps. At least not right now. Like, I need to focus because I need to get my outfit. I need to get together because it's 3:50. My interview's at 5, so I need to get to moving and just focus on that. And then any sad or emotional things can come afterward, you know. So, I'm gonna keep the spirits up. Gonna beat it up, 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 up. Okay, anyway, episode 4 is success. Regardless, we will be back next week for the 5th one. 5 episodes is crazy. Just thinking that I'm already working on the 5th episode is crazy. So we're halfway to 10. Almost. We're still at 4, bitch, relax. But basically, the next thing I shoot is the 5th episode, and that is halfway to 10. And it's crazy to think about because before I know it, I'll be at 20, I'll be at 50, I'll be at 100 episodes. That's cool. But let me not jump the gun. But it's just cool to think about, like, because if nonetheless, bitch, I can bring out a podcast. If I can't bring you a mukbang or a travel vlog or just some type of regular video for Sunday, you can definitely count that we gonna have a fucking podcast. And it's gonna be scattered brain as fuck. But until then, I don't even know why I said that, because until then, what? Nonetheless, this is it for this one. And we made it through. Another success. Rawness. That's one thing I really like about these is the rawness. Because, like, I was going to come in and talk about whatever the fuck I was going to talk about. And then, of course, I had to pause because Mama came home. And then the whole conversation just shifted. Like, I was like, well, I know for sure I'm going to talk about this now. And we're going to kind of go here into health and wellness. And, you know, it was unplanned, you know, but it worked out, I guess, successfully. So that's cool. I hope you all enjoyed it. And of course, I will see you guys in the next one next week. Moki out. Bye. I will never do that again.